Our Haunted Heritage heads to Concrete, Washington to capture evidence of ghostly patrons at the Hub, a local pub with a history nearly as old as the town itself. Gold prospectors came to the area in the 1850s, and settlements developed along the Baker River by the 1870s. But it was Peg Leg Everett, a local homesteader, that found lime deposits and high-quality clay, which could be used to make cement. By 1905, the Washington Portland Cement Company opened a plant, and a few years later, the Superior Portland Cement Company opened another. Both companies offered tokens to the bars in town to keep workers' morale up. Towns on both sides of the Baker River agreed to merge in 1909. Cement City and Baker now became Concrete. And after a series of fires between 1916 and 1921 destroyed much of Concrete, the businesses along the main strip rebuilt with a far more fire-resistant and plentiful material: concrete. The Hub is one of those buildings still standing today. Let's head inside and learn about the pub's ghostly activity.
What made you come to the Hub?
The first time we came to the Hub was 2016. That was just for a quick minute. And then we bought the Hub in 2021 after we purchased the building next door. So we purchased that building next door, and it was basically had already been gutted. And we were just going to put an apartment in there and stay in there. So we started camping out in that building, and then sharing a wall with the Hub, we decided, hey, maybe we should buy the Hub. It was for sale for 12 years. So we ended up buying the Hub and cleaned things up a little bit, put a new roof on, uncovered the old floors. You can still see all the cork boot marks in the floor. The was all covered by carpet. So the previous owners had put carpet in here, and there was a layer of masonite over it. So we originally just thought we were going to rip that up and put a new floor down, but the old floor was still here, and it tells the story itself too. There's still cork stuck in some of the cracks, and it's pretty cool. A little bit of repair, but yeah. So spent about a year renovating it, and then reopened it last June 2022.
Now they claim it to be haunted. Have you the experiences?
Well, anyone who's ever been in here will tell you it's haunted for sure. So we've had a few experiences. Sometimes you hear things, so you think you heard something, or you think you saw something out of your corner of your eye. But the two distinct ones that we had were right after the ghost walks. We weren't officially open. I was in the kitchen, and it was just me closing up, and I heard a loud bang, and it almost sounded like either the pool cue rack had fallen over, or maybe a shelf in the walk-in fell. It was very, very loud. So I walked out of the kitchen looking for it. Couldn't find anything, and was looking behind the bar, and then I went into the walk-in to check if a shelf had fallen down and some bottles fell, and nothing happened. But when I came out of the walk-in, and I was standing right in front of it, and there was a loud bang like right under my feet, right where I was standing. And then when we had our grand opening, we had a band on the roof, and the singer of the band and his wife had hung out in here with me and my wife till probably 2 a.m. And at about that time, there was a loud bang. We were sitting like right where we are now, and there was a loud bang at the front. So we all looked at the front, and we're going, what was that? You know, you hear this noise. And as we were looking there, that front door opened, like fully opened. It wasn't wind, and it's never done it since we've owned the bar or since we've been in here. Every once in a while, the door will stick on the frame and it'll just close. That's pretty common. But this time, we were all looking right at it, and it opened up and closed. So it was pretty cool that there was other people here with us. It's not just one person's story. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, you feel presence sometimes at night. Even when you're in the back, like you think you passed somebody, or you'll even oh, excuse me, turn around, there's nobody there.
Wow.
Those are just the two main experiences that I had in the bar.
Now, what has the hub been over the years?
It was always a bar, so it was called the Club originally, and then it was the Club until the 40s, and then in the 40s it switched to the Hub, and at that time they started allowing women. It was men only, and it was called the Club. And in the 40s they switched it to the Hub. There's a picture on the wall over there that shows it with the old Club sign on the front.
Another story we actually heard today was something to do with the pool cues.
Yeah, that happens a lot, so you could even cue those up if you want. The balls, like, people say they move, and I've never seen anything like that, but some of the other, the old owner said he used to hear the pool balls moving and the I guess, breaking of the cue balls, like that noise, pretty distinct. So.
We may try that later today for sure. Cool.
So you had an experience here.
Yes, so I was coming from behind the bar on the right-hand side if you're behind the bar, and I went to walk towards the kitchen, and I have a wide peripheral vision, so I saw her behind me, and I thought it was a girl. We were super busy. I was so swamped, and I was passing the pool table through the mirrors, and I saw a lady in a full, like, 1920s eyelet gown with a hat on, and I stopped to turn around to say, like, oh, I'm sorry, what did you need? Because I thought it was somebody who wanted a drink, and there was no one there. And then somebody asked me, who are you talking to? And I was like, well, I guess no one. And I just went into the kitchen and continued on about my night. That was about it.
So you saw a full body apparition here.
Yeah.
Most of it's disembodied voices, you know, and it's almost like a dialogue is being played out that you're not a part of. You're not a part of that dialogue. Calling out, hey you, that's one that happens sometimes. You hear, hey you, like, just real quick. Like, it'll try to get your attention, and you turn to look, and there's just nothing there. Be able to, as a woman, get a little bit more out of them than other people, because it seems they really like to contact women. And I don't know if that's just a masculine thing or what, but that's kind of their deal. They like to, you know, hit towards women, like, you know, and flipping the hair. That's the thing. I don't know what that's about, but they feel like somebody's going up and flipping their hair. They kind of like to turn around and nothing's there. But the mirrors. So the mirror thing is more of my observation. Is we have almost all the mirror in there except for the bathrooms are antiques. None of them are. I wouldn't think a single one is younger than 50 years old. They've captured a lot of people's lives, transgressions or whatever else. But the mirrors, if you look at them, ironically have been placed facing each other. So you've kind of created like this portal inside the hub.
While we were setting up to do the pool table scene, what did you just feel you experienced?
I thought I saw the back door handle move, but there was no sound, and it seemed like the other door beside it shifted as well, but I... The back door handle first looked like it moved.
Okay.
Then this one, which you can't, nobody from the outside can get into this one.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Let's see.
We open it up from the other side. What's in there?
Storage, games. Now what we're going to try and do is play some pool, but in a different way. A couple of the locals have said that the spirits in the hub or around us don't like it when you put the table sideways on the pool table. There's a big pool faux pas. So what we did is we set up the tracer wire, set up 2 pool cues, and what we're trying to capture is, you see the white light here, is we want the white light to move. go red. They say that whatever inhabits here actually moves them. So that's what we're going to try and capture. Is there anyone here with us? Can you touch it again? Can you move the pool cues? Fix them. Who is in here with us right now? Just do this.
Did you see the other one went off?
I did. Thank you. If you don't like the pool cues like this, can you put them on the floor? Thank you. It's not me.
Is there 7 spirits here?
As you saw, I just
Get
moved
your
the
hands
table.
off the pool
Yeah, I
table,
moved the table, and it's not me. There's 7 spirits here. You know what's funny? I heard that.
Did you hear the 7?
I heard something over there. That's why it kind of threw me off when I said they all look the same. When I was talking about the dresses. 7 spirits in here.
And I believe started the club. Is this Mr. Cooper?
So, fun fact, Mr. Cooper brought this giant bar to this place and went to business with Mr. Gailey. And it said that he could be haunting here as well. We got Mr. Cooper, Mr. Oliver, Mr. Gailey. We have Mac. We have the lady in white. That's 5.
The Millers.
The Millers.
Fred and Dorothy Bianchini.
Yep. They're all here.
We're getting consistent hits down on this side.
I know. You want me to stand on the other side of the table?
Now let's try and make sure that we've...
Yeah, that's like a good yes/no. That was a strong one.
Yeah.
Can you move this pool ball? Can you put it in the pocket?
That's funny when you move, touching that, it doesn't go off.
Can you put the ball in the pocket? Show that you're here? Thank you for touching that. Can you touch the purple light too? Do you guys want to play pool? Both sticks.
So, Robert F. Oliver and John B. Gailey were originally from Waco, Texas. 1930 census shows him working at a pool hall, which the club did serve as, in addition to bar and sporting goods store. John Gailey is shown as his boarder. Both served in the Spanish-American War, which was only like 4 months or something. And so that's where Philippines, Guam, that's where I think we got Puerto Rico, Cuba, Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders, Buffalo Soldier. Oh my God. Did you feel that?
What happened?
The bar just totally freaking moved. Ah! Oh my God. Dude, it's like jerking. Do you feel it?
No?
No.
No?
Do you not feel it's like an earthquake?
No.
So what just happened? Of course we had the camera off, but that one.
That one's going.
Yep.
I was sitting here catching up on the history and refreshing myself, sitting at the bar, and this end of the bar jolted so hard I thought we were having an earthquake. It didn't just like vibrate. I'm not kidding, man. This thing, and I can't even make it feel like it did. The whole thing. Okay, I can't make it feel like that again. It was so bad, I thought it was an earthquake.
And you screamed.
I did, I thought it was an earthquake. The first one I didn't think it was an earthquake, it was just one big, huge tug, and then I was like,
And it
dude,
wasn't.
this thing just moved.
And I even double checked. I even moved my gearbox to see if it was my box, and it wasn't.
No. And then it happened again, and I thought, oh, that's it. I'm getting it out, because I thought it was an earthquake.
So here's the bar.
Can you push on the bar so I can see what it feels like?
Yep.
Yeah. But give it a big push. No, it felt like under. Like if you were under the bar and you were pushing it up. That's why I thought it was an earthquake, because you know how the ground.
With Melissa experiencing a jolt on here, we're going to set the footstep tracker up on the bar. Here. So where I'm sitting in particular, so when we talked to Michelle earlier today, we asked what these indents were on the bar. That's all I'm doing. So anyhow, the indent here, there used to be no patron that would come here and he would just sit here and flick with his finger. And now it's like a quarter-inch hole carved, I guess, by the man's nails. And she said this happened almost, what, like 100 years ago? This is when the bar first kind of started?
Yeah.
So that's been here for a while. So while Melissa looks up if there's an earthquake around here, I'm going to try and talk about the Spanish-American War. Did you fight in the war? Mr. Oliver, did you fight in the war? If you did, can you knock on here? So you did fight in the war. So I'm going to add another piece of communication to this conversation I'm trying to have with you, or anyone in the bar. It's the envoy. And what you can do is you can mimic the EMF and spell words. And I will keep track of those letters. You know, we'll do it easy. We're just going to ask you yes or no questions, okay? And you can put your energy into this with a yes or no. Were you from Texas? Do you want to talk to us? Use this to tell you say yes or no. Do you want us to leave?
You were born and raised here. You were police chief.
I just felt somebody touch my hand. Mother.
I did not see the lights go off on the tripwire behind you. That was surprising to me.
I thought it was like I felt like something squeezed my thumb. That. Whew.
How hard of a squeeze?
Enough to think I thought it was you coming to like stop me from doing this.
I was just asking about Freddie Bianchini, one of the police chief and previous owner. I just hit there.
Oh my God.
Would you be willing to go back under?
Reluctantly. But yeah.
Because those lights didn't go off.
Doesn't matter about the lights, man. Like, Jesus. That.
Felt real.
I almost panicked.
Okay.
That's frustrating.
Did it feel warm? Cold?
Yes, I thought it was you waking me up. Or like getting me out of this. And I was like, well, that's quick. Because I hesitated for a second. I'm like, nope. Alright, well.
But no audible sounds had come through yet.
Nothing.
That's crazy. Okay. If you're willing to try it again. Dorothy, we've heard a female voice here tonight. Was that you that held Mike's hand or thumb? Oh my goodness.
Nope, I'm done.
You scared me that time. I startled the camera shut.
Right here again.
What did you feel?
Something touched the couch this time, and I'm not.
And like depressed, you could feel.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look at this footage. I gotta play that back.
Oh my God.
That startled me.
Like I know I'm a little extra jumpy, but I was I was meditating, like just listening to the spirit box.
Yeah.
And I think I was thinking about the people walking outside. Like my mind wasn't on the couch, is what I'm saying. I was relaxing, just trying. I got nothing.
And definitely knew that wasn't me because we had come up with a code.
No words.
Yeah.
And then I was also laughing to myself in my head of, oh, Jake's gonna be like, oh, Mike's jumpy again. Plus a double jump.
I can't wait to view this footage because I hope I can see a depression in that couch.
I hope so too, because that's too time.
Those lights just went off behind you.
See? Words, but I don't know what they were.
Okay.
I think I'm done on this for tonight unless you'd like to give it a go.
You've made me very nervous to try that, but I can try that. For you, I would try that just because you were very brave. And I have to redeem myself from the screen.
That's 3 pull-offs.
I will try one time.
If there's a spirit here, can you let Melissa know you're here? Go talk to her. Go touch her on the shoulder. Sit beside her.
I feel really cold over here on just one side.
If that was you, can you touch Melissa? I just hope a footstep behind me. Was it ever a speakeasy?
Something just poked my back. Something poked me right here. Did those lights go off?
I'm not laughing at you.
Sorry. Something poked me right here. Like a finger poke. Like a...
I just asked us if this place was ever a speakeasy.
Okay, well, somebody poked me in the ribs. In the ribs. Like a poke. I'm like,
I was
my
challenging things to come sit beside you, touch you on the shoulder, let them know you're here. And then I said, let Melissa know you're here.
Right before the finger poke?
No, I was asking you about the speakeasy.
Okay. It was a poke.
Yeah.
Like right in the bottom of my rib. Like right there. Like I want to put my hand over it and protect it now that made my eyes water.
That's real. So I guess this is our last call for the night. Is there anyone in the bar or around us? I would like a last drink, a last piece of communication. Now is the time. What was your favorite drink? Was it whiskey? Okay, so just to kind of conclude here, we were both touched.
Mm-hmm.
We had this bar here, boom, essentially.
Moved, jumped.
Yeah. We had some audible yes or no's with the pool cue. We also had some yes or no's at the bar with the foot tracker.
Mm.
And I think we had
We heard the hello.
well, yes, we heard the hello. We heard 2 disembodied voices tonight.
Yeah, I hope they come through with all this background noise, but it was the 7. That was the first
7,
one
yeah.
we heard was the number 7, and the hello.
Hello. So this is going to conclude our night at the hub. What turned out to be a night where I was like, uh-oh, feeling flustered. We got a lot of evidence. Potential evidence. We'll see what we uncover.
See what comes out.
A lot of personal experiences.
Yes, definitely.
All right, we're out.
While Melissa and Mike close up for the night, a device flares. Perhaps it's a patron from long ago, saying farewell and heading off for the night.